are still at Arena?
Yes,
Is it Arena?
this is Arena.
Uh-huh.
This is Arena Estate,
Okay.
right opposite Kisumu National
Opposite
Polytechnic.
the technique.
At
So
times you
this
can
is
refer to it as Polyview.
Bolivia.
Yes.
Okay. So you can give us a little story of the other side of your life.
First of all,
Uh-huh.
once again, my name is Frederick
Okay.
Fidelis Onyango.
Okay.
Currently, I do casual work. Could be gardening, could be construction jobs. Now we have the affordable housing, the bottom-up economic agenda. You find that they do hire employees. I just work as a helper. I am not trained to be a construction worker. They hire on Monday and they pay on Saturday, a day like today. So at times you could be fortunate, at times you cannot be fortunate. So it depends. So if I don't get a construction job, I'll not sit back. Bear in mind I have 3 dependents. I'll go out looking for any casual job. Formerly, I was in the teaching industry, though I was not hired under Teacher Service Commission. I was working on a contract. I was teaching Cisco, networking at a school known as Kenya College of Accountancy.
Okay.
Currently, they are based in Mega Plaza, 7th floor, but formerly we were in Swan Center, 2nd floor. The director back then was known as Jacqueline Opande.
Okay.
So I will teach the 4 modules, CNA 1, 2, 3, and 4. And it was a 1-year renewable contract. And when they relocated to Mega Plaza, I lost the chance. However much I applied, I never got a chance. So, upon which I started to do freelance IT, which is quite a challenge to operate in a briefcase company because people do not really trust, freelancers. Once in a while, I do get students when schools close and that want to be coached maybe in certain areas, maybe mathematics, physics. Physics was my favorite subject, and probably also English. So I also do that in order to make ends meet. Um, that said, formerly I was in the US. I managed to go there. Specifically, I was in the state of Florida, the city of Orlando. That was the first city where I stayed when I arrived in the US. That was in 2004. And I went there as a student, a foreign student, F1, on an F1 visa, non-immigrant visa. So I was a young boy back then. I was barely 20 years old. I was about 23 years old, thereabouts. And it was not easy. Now that I was still a young boy, I had to go. I went there on a student visa, and I found things were very, very different. And I'll give you an analogy. It's pretty much like taking a piece of paper and dropping it into a stream, or rather on a stream that has water flowing at a high velocity. You can imagine the sudden change. So I found things in the US, people are going quick, and I had to do 2 jobs, under table jobs, because I was not allowed to legally work in the United States. And at the same time, I had to go to school. Then the other thing, um, you find that the transportation in the United States was quite a challenge. They they have a bus that runs by the hour, not like back over here at home. You will get the next vehicle the moment you want to board it. So I had to buy a car in order to facilitate my movement from to and from work and school. It was a lot of driving. So
So you were a student at the same time you were working, and the same time you got a car.
yes,
Okay. So what are you studying?
I was studying computer information technology, CIT.
CIT. Okay.
And there the system of examining is different.
Okay.
It's called GPA, grade point average.
Okay.
So there's a scale of 1 to 3. Yeah, so depending on your performance.
Okay.
So I went there to study computer information technology. While doing that, uh, also I was out to do electrical installation.
Mm-hmm.
I had two majors, a major and a minor, so I was doing two at the same time. Because my plan was to have some skills so that I could maybe set up an internet business, or maybe set up a website whereby I could sell items. My particular interest was selling like curios from Kenya online to the people in the US. So I've been there. I was there, sorry, for 6 years, and I got into the wrong side of the law. I started taking alcohol when I got stressed up. At times, I would just park the car somewhere and just weep on hours on end, because home was far away. I was homesick. There I was a young boy. Mom was back in Kenya. Dad had already passed on. I had my sister and brother, but that parental touch, I never experienced it. So here I was in a foreign land. I found myself taking alcohol.
Mm.
And then later on, I made friends with some people at my place of work. I was working at McDonald's, that Rock Springs McDonald's, and at the same time, I was working as a forklift driver at Windutsi Warehouse. So I sold cocaine. At one point in time, I used cocaine, and eventually, I
So
had,
you are selling it at the same time you are using it.
yes, I learned how to cook it.
Oh.
I'll get pure cocaine,
Uh-huh.
and cocaine sublimes.
Oh.
So you cannot heat cocaine directly.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I mean in an open flame.
Okay.
So you have to use what's known as a water bath.
What about?
Water bath, I'll explain it.
Okay.
You take a container, maybe a sufria with container, metallic container, put water in there. Then take another container,
Uh-huh.
place it within that container that has water, so it's just floating. And pure cocaine, it's white powder.
I'm getting lost. Can you just repeat the water bath?
The water bath,
Yeah.
you take a metallic container,
Okay.
put some water in there,
Okay.
then place it over a flame.
Okay.
Then take another container
Uh-huh.
that can float within
Uh-huh.
that container that has water.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Then once you do that,
Uh-huh.
take pure cocaine.
Okay.
It's a white powder.
Powder. Uh-huh.
Pour it in there.
Uh-huh.
Then you mix it with sodium bicarbonate.
Uh-huh.
So take like a spatula, all right?
Uh-huh.
As it's heating, keep
Stirring.
whisking.
Okay.
It's called cooking. Now it's no longer called cocaine, it's called dope. That's what's known as crack.
Okay.
Yeah, so cracked, it will form a solid crystal, all right? Then normally you use a scalpel to cut it into small cubes.
Mm.
Each cubes goes for about $10. Yeah, so what you normally do, like within the United States, you put in a test tube, so you don't hold it with your bare hands, because it will literally get into your bloodstream.
Oh.
So what you do, you normally see them having long nails, or they have something to take it off the test tube. So by doing that, you make lots of profits, because selling pure cocaine, you won't make lots of profits as compared to cooking it.
Okay.
So I used to have my clientels. I had my own people. I would supply them, and at the same time I started using it. But I later on stopped. It has the smell of burning rubber.
Oh.
Cocaine, the smoke, it smoked using a glass tube.
Mm.
Yeah, so it has the smell of burning rubber. So that smell used to irritate me. That's why I stopped.
Mm.
So I happened to get into a road accident
Mm-hmm.
while I was on my way from Walt Disney.
Yeah, just wait a moment. You are at the cocaine process still. So, how does it react to your system after taking it?
The CNS,
The
whatever cocaine makes you to be agile. I
mm,
mean, awake.
mm-hmm.
It's like
Cut.
yeah, like, and then you always alert,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Highly alert,
Mm-hmm.
and you find that it has something known as obsessive behavior,
Oh,
obsessive
okay.
compulsive behavior.
Okay.
Uh, you find somebody on high cocaine
Mm-hmm.
maybe can wash a dish of maybe a plate or like a glass or maybe a container.
Mm.
Maybe you're cleaning your utensils.
Mm.
You want to wash that plate or rather that cup or those utensils like
Repeatedly.
10 times. Like you are not convinced it's clean. Yeah. So that kind of behavior.
So that you are kind of obsessed with that,
Yeah. Or
with
maybe
washing.
if you
Mm.
want to brush your shoes,
Mm.
you might brush your shoes like 5 times.
You are not contented that it's
Yeah,
clean.
it can be much better. So that's the signs of cocaine,
Oh.
and then you realize that somebody is always uneasy. All
Mm.
right, they always think somebody is after them. All right,
Oh,
yeah,
there are a lot.
yeah, there are a lot. I'll always think when I was using it, I would think that the cops were after me, even if they were not. So you'd be like, what's wrong with this man?
Mm.
Also that. Then what happens?
Mm-hmm.
You find that most of the clients,
Mm-hmm.
somebody will even sell their car.
Oh.
Yeah, had people who would smoke a whole car. You just come, it's called a trap. Okay, a
Mm-hmm.
trap is where people smoke
Mm.
cocaine.
Mm.
So somebody will park a car, you negotiate, and you will smoke literally the whole car. So it's
Oh.
not a really good thing
Mm.
to use. It really affects the CNS, what's known as the dopamine receptors.
Mm-hmm.
Dopamines they like to do.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it tampers with that. So whatever you have in your mind
Mm.
is nothing but okay. So
So you are
that's
an addict.
it. There you go. I've been in a rehab,
Mm-hmm.
in a Sumbi rehab.
Mm-hmm.
I managed to get a sponsor online.
No, no, no. We are still at the. We are still in Florida.
Oh, Florida.
Yeah.
Yes.
So after doing this business of cocaine,
Hmm.
and what next?
I managed to get 2 cars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I bought a cop car
Okay.
and just another regular car from a yard.
Mm-hmm.
I managed to get
Do cops sell cars?
yeah, the auction.
They auctioned.
Yes, they get auctioned after a certain while. So
Oh.
what if you realize they go by the mileage over
Why
there.
do they auction a cop car?
Or it's just like a government auction. So
Okay.
they tend to be cheap. And
Okay.
then the good thing about them, they
Mm.
are also maintained by the government.
So what was the reason of auctioning the cop car?
No, it was being auctioned by the government, so
The
I bought
government.
it.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. So it's
one,
cheaper.
yeah, it's cheaper.
Okay.
So you can get a cop car for like $3,000.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
So mostly the cops use a vehicle known as Ford Crown Victoria.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Guzzler, but it's a good car.
Okay.
Yeah. So go ahead, ask me more
Okay.
questions.
Yeah. So you're still in Florida after buying the car. So
Hmm.
what happened next?
I got
I just want you to tell me the history when you are at Florida before coming back to Kenya.
okay.
Yeah.
I managed to get a lady
Okay.
known as Debney Tehil.
Okay.
I moved out of Orlando. I was
Okay.
still within Florida,
Mm.
but I went to a city known as Sanford.
Okay.
Yeah, I separated from my sister, I separated from my brother
Mm.
because I was drinking a lot of alcohol. I could not pay rent. They got angry and told me to go and figure out life by myself. So I decided to move out
Okay.
and I went to Sanford, upon which I met my good friend
Mm.
known as Crazy Maya Bozic.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy Maya Bozic is a name from Slovakia.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy Maya Bozic. He was an old man. and he gave me a room to rent at $100 per month.
Okay.
The house I will pay $100 a month while I was still working at Winn Dixie,
Okay.
and also I was still working at McDonald's.
Okay.
Later on, I switched jobs. I went to work at Burger King. I stayed with Deported. My plan was to get married to her because I was not a citizen,
Okay.
and the only way I could be a citizen is getting married to an American citizen.
Okay.
So Debney was an American citizen. Not known to me, she had not divorced her husband. She told me she was not married, but the rule in the United States is one man, one woman, no polygamy. So when I pressurized her so we could go for a civil marriage, okay, she was reluctant. Later on, we parted ways because she was also an alcoholic. And one day I happened to talk to the husband. She left and went to the husband, and the husband told me that that's his wife, and that's how we separated ways. I lived by myself. I was involved in a road traffic accident. I had an offense of DUI. DUI is driving under influence, which is a felony. That's a very big offense, especially for a non-immigrant like myself.
Okay.
I was taken to prison, Orange County Jail. I spent 1.5 years in prison. And before I got released, I was negotiating with the court. I spoke to the council, and I was trying to see if I could pay because whoever I knocked with the car broke a limb.
Oh.
So they told me I had to pay $7,000.
Was a white guy?
Yes, a white guy.
Oh.
And I accepted that I will pay installments. So they have a payment plan. You pay through the court.
Okay.
Once the entire amount is paid, now they can hand it over to the complainant.
Okay.
That never happened. The immigration officials were after me. They asked me if I was a citizen of Kenya. I said yes. They asked me if I could talk to the embassy. I said yes, I would like to talk to the embassy. I spoke to the embassy, but nothing much was done. And later on, they took me to the detention center in Miami, known as Everglades. The life there was horrible. All right. Um, okay, we used to take shower with the water that's piped, but there are some issues with that water because I will be itching and scratching all day. So I eventually spoke to my sister. She came to me. She's a citizen. I have also a brother who's also a citizen and a sister. So I have 3 siblings over there. She told me to take voluntary departure because the government will dig so much. How did I make my way to the US? Of which I did, take voluntary departure, and they gave me what's known as a transit visa. I was deported in July.
So before you continue,
Yes, please.
how did you get yourself in Florida?
Florida, my sister.
Because you said you didn't want them to dig into your sister's affairs because
Yes.
she's the one who made you to go to US.
Exactly.
So how did it happen?
My sister sent Form I-20.
Okay.
Form I-20 is a document that shows that you are admitted to a school, college, or a university within the United States.
Okay.
So she sent that Form I-20, of which I filled it up. I was called for an interview in Gigiri, I remember. There was a consulate I met over there, a white man, and I answered the questions appropriately.
Okay.
So after answering those questions,
Yeah.
they told me to come for my visa at 3 o'clock.
And
But then
how did your sister find that form?
She had gone to the United States on a visitor's visa.
Okay.
Yes, and later changed her visa into a student visa.
Okay.
Yeah, because citizenship was not easy to acquire. So when she was sending this from I-20, she was still a student. She
Okay.
was on a student visa.
Okay.
So I went there before she got her citizenship.
Okay.
And in the event, they will realize that she's the one who facilitated my travel to the US,
Yeah.
and she's on a student visa. She will
Oh.
risk being
Yeah.
deported as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah. That's true.
And then the bank statement
Mm-hmm.
that I presented
Mm.
at the embassy was bought at a cost of 15,000.
Oh.
Yeah, because my mother did not have that kind of money. Basically, from I-20, it states clearly that you have enough money for your tuition fee
Yeah.
and your accommodation.
That's
There's
true.
no reason why you should go there and work.
Mm.
You should just go there and study. After
Come back.
studying, you come back.
Okay.
But normally, people back then used to buy the bank
Visa.
statement.
Okay.
Then once you go there,
Mm.
you find a way of doing what? Changing your status into citizenship.
Okay.
So those are some of the reasons why I decided
Mm-hmm.
after speaking to her to take voluntary departure.
So does
So
this still happen whereby someone can buy a bank statement?
now things are really, really tight.
Okay.
The Trump administration has changed everything.
Yeah.
Even citizenship, they were thinking of scrapping off that if you marry a citizen, American citizen, you are automatically a citizen.
Mm.
They are really reviewing that. Things are really,
Changing.
they keep changing.
Okay.
So it's not like it used to be back in the
Yeah,
days.
because I heard Trump also want to send Kenyans back to Kenya.
Exactly.
Oh.
And let me tell you one thing. Life is not easy.
Mm.
The high standards, the high cost of living.
It's
A
very high.
typical one bedroom in the United States, one bedroom house,
Yeah.
is $1,000. So if you convert $1,000 to the Kenyan currency, it's well over 120.
120. Yeah.
Yeah. So but here you can get one bedroom at maybe 10,000. You see.
120 is too much.
Yeah. So you find the
So
cost
cost
of
of
living
living is too high.
is too high.
Mm.
Uh, Over here, I can get a decent meal of ugali and maybe matumbo at a cost of 100.
Yeah.
100 is barely less than $1.
Yeah.
So with the equivalent
Sometimes.
amount, maybe
Yeah.
I can get just one hamburger,
Mm.
a small hamburger or a
Mm.
cheeseburger.
Mm.
So those are the things that you have to put into account.
So you can access the money easily, but cost of living is too much.
Yeah, you access the. Thank you very much.
Okay.
You get the money, but you use lots of it. All right. There's a lot of opportunity.
Paying
You
bills.
can quit a job today,
Mhm.
you get another job tomorrow.
Mhm.
You work for maybe 4 days, you quit that job, get another job. There's a lot of opportunities.
Okay.
But then this money goes to bills,
Spending
and
is
bills.
too much.
It's too much.
Oh.
Yeah. That's what you realize happens over there.
Because what always consume a lot of money is food and rent,
Food
and maybe
and
transport.
rent, and
Food,
also
shelter, transport.
paying for your car.
Yeah. You
You
also pay for your car?
Yeah.
After buying it, you still pay it?
But you don't pay the entire money.
Okay.
You pay a deposit and pay it on monthly basis.
Oh, so you take it on a credit?
Yes. And then you find that that car
Mm.
does not belong to you. That's why you're paying for it. Now you have to get a comprehensive insurance.
Mhm.
Comprehensive insurance is about you find like it's about $300.
Wow.
$300 per month.
Mm.
And I have to pay for this car on weekly basis, like maybe $200. You see. So do the math. So that's about $800
That's
for
too
the
much.
car in
Mm.
a month.
Mm.
The insurance of the car 300. That's about $1,100, right? Then add my rent. Okay. I have to pay for my school fee every semester. A semester is 3 months.
Mm.
So you see, you have maybe.
Do they have Uber?
Uber, by the time I was over there,
Mm.
Uber had not been
Launched.
our launch.
Oh.
We never even had WhatsApp. We only had Facebook.
In the taxi?
We have taxi. It's called cab, the yellow cab.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Then
that's what
why
we
should
had.
I buy a car yet to have a taxi?
It's expensive.
Mm.
The
Taxi is more
yeah,
expensive.
it charge you per mileage. It's like
Then
about
life is hard.
$12 per mile.
The life is so hard in US.
So that taxi, it has a gadget
Mhm.
right at the console.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm.
So for every mile that it goes,
Mm.
it automatically calculates it,
Mm.
and you know you spent this much.
Mm.
Let me give you a very typical example. Like from here to Ahero,
Yeah.
could be about 20 kilometers,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
Ahero is not so far. If I
Yeah.
have to board a public vehicle, it's 100 shillings.
Yeah.
Tuk-tuk is 70 shillings.
Yeah.
If I was to use this yellow cab for an equivalent distance, probably I'll end up paying $100. If you convert that, it's all over 12,000 from town to Ahero.
Mm.
Yes.
So
So
those who are living in US do spend a lot of money.
yeah,
When they come back to Kenya, I think they have money yet nothing.
nothing. It's really tough.
So okay, so you are this point of deporting you back to Kenya.
Mhm.
Yeah, so you can tell us more about it.
Okay. I took voluntary departure.
Okay.
I was deported in July 17, 2009.
Okay.
Nothing more than 75 kilograms.
Mhm.
Those are the stipulations they gave me.
Mm.
They gave me a small box, and you cannot go and get anything that you left behind. Right from the detention center to the airport, you have an officer who will escort you
Mm.
from. I was escorted from Florida. We had a stopover in Rome.
Mm.
Once I got to Rome, they put me in a holding cell within the airport. They are holding cells.
Mm.
Yeah, so I was there before they gave me another flight to Nairobi. So Nairobi, when I came to Nairobi, they never made that move, but they called the authorities and told them that we have a deportee, and I was handed over to the police
Oh.
for clearance before I was released. Yes. So I was released at JKIA.
Okay.
Yeah, from the hands of the police officers.
Okay.
Yes.
So from the JKA to Kisumu or just within Nairobi?
When I landed at JKA, I had some money.
Uh-huh.
I had $300. I changed them into local currency.
Uh-huh.
I remember back then $1 was 100 shillings, so I had 30,000.
Yeah.
So I just boarded a plane from JKA to Kisumu.
Mm.
Yeah, I spent 7,000.
7,000.
Yes,
Yeah, that is one
Flamingo.
way.
Yeah, I remember the name was Flamingo.
Yeah.
Yes.
So after that, how did you find life in Kisumu after the deport from Florida?
Wow. I found it a bit. I found it strange.
Mm.
Because my immediate neighbors, they used to scorn me. Oh, he's back from the U.S. and they expected like lots of goodies and
Yeah,
yeah, they didn't know that I will come back.
you're a rich man.
Yeah, they expected me to come back as a rich man, not like somebody who's deported. So you can imagine.
Little they don't know what has happened.
Exactly, and I did not disclose, but eventually, like they say, no stone shall be left
Yeah.
untouched. It was known, and I had to get to terms with it.
Mm.
Uh, some people consoled me. Some people spoke negatively about me.
Mm.
I had to be strong, not to suffer codependency,
Mhm.
and also it affected me in a way
Mm.
because I found myself now drinking heavily. Yes, so slowly, the counseling of friends and close relatives,
Mm.
I began to do a job at Kenya College of Accountancy. Like I told you, I was
Yeah.
pursuing computer information technology.
Yeah.
I applied.
Mhm.
The director back then was called Jacqueline Opande.
Yeah.
Around 2011, 2012, 2013.
Okay.
So I was given a chance, and I used to teach Cisco networking, module 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Oh.
I taught there, and it was a 1 year renewable contract.
Okay.
So after my contract ended and the director left, I tried to renew the contract, and the director who was there did not give me a chance. So I went to freelance and doing these casual jobs.
Okay.
Yes.
How has your life been in Kisumu? since you came back from Florida?
I found it very difficult to get along with, especially the way of doing things in Kisumu. Having been there for 6 years, you'll find that life, Kisumu people are laid back, people are slow in doing whatever they're doing, because I was so much into my job. And when you go to America, you find people are always busy doing their jobs or whatever they are. But Kisumu, you find life was slow. And also the other thing that really affected me was to get employment.
Okay.
Because you could I mean, I tried to apply for jobs, and most of these jobs, they're like, there are no jobs, or maybe give us kickbacks, something that I was not used to. I mean, while I was at the other side. And also something that I would like to put across, you will find that the payment that were being, or rather the wages that were being given, as compared to what I used to get, was low.
Yeah.
Yes, less pay, less wage. But then I had to adjust now that I was in this place. And you find that what favored me, the cost of living in Kisumu as compared to the US is low. So with that little wage that you get, you can sustain you to get one or two things that you're in need of. Having seen that, I began to do some chicken broiler jobs, rearing broiler chicken. I just began it by myself with the little savings I had. Within 5 weeks, they will attain the age of, I mean, the weight of 1.8 kilograms. Normally, if you take your three fingers, index, middle, and ring finger, they should fit comfortably between the legs. That means that the broiler is ready for market. So I did that, and when Dunga got flooded, if you can remember 2019, we had some issues with Uganda blocking the inlets and outlets of Lake Victoria.
Yeah.
Got flooded, and I had to shut down the broiler business. Upon which now I started doing casual labor. And I don't choose any job right now, even if it's a matter of just gardening, of just slashing somewhere, as long as I can get my generous and legitimate source of income. But besides that, I have experience, I have skills in networking. I can do web design. I can also do hardware installation. I can install CCTVs. So I'm in the process of getting tools, because I need equipment.
Okay.
And also a favorable space.
Okay.
And I'm very optimistic, by the grace of God.
Yeah.
I know in the near future I'll achieve that, because it's always said that as long as you're living under the sun, you can achieve anything with the right mindset and dedication as well.
So do you have a mobile phone?
Yes, I do have a mobile phone.
You can just say your phone number. Maybe you can get some few well-wishers who like maybe to support you
Okay.
to buy tools so that you may start your life journey of hustling.
Thank you so much. My mobile phone number is 0718 22 7533. I'll repeat it again.
Start with plus 254.
Yes, plus 254 718 227533.
Yeah, so for those who will be watching this video, I'll also pin it on my description in the comment sections. You'll also find the phone number. If you are willing to reach out, you can reach out so that you may support him, as you have heard his life story. Yeah, so maybe we'll be winding up in this video. So thank you so much for those who will be watching this video.
Thank you.
And stay tuned for the next video.
Thank you so much.
So bye bye. Until next time.
Bye bye.
I'm out.